morning, student. We are going to see the next two paragraphs of our lesson, the three questions. This question is written by Leo Tolstoy. He was a Russian writer and he was a famous writer. He was a famous novelist. The story starts from an idea of a king. The name of the king is not given here, and the king was to know the answers of his three questions. He has three questions in his mind and he want to know the answers of these three questions. So he made an proclamation, he made an announcement in his kingdom who will tell him the correct answers of these three questions, they will be awarded. And on hearing that announcement, many learned people come to the court, but their answers to each question was different. Every person gave answer according to his view about that question, and so the answers of the first question, they gave the different answers to the first question. Similarly to the second questions, the answers were different. Now, what about the third question? We are going to know. To the third question about what was the most important occupation. Some replied that the most important thing in the world was science. And the king's third question was, what is the most important occupation, or what is the most important work for us? And to his third question, some replied, some people gave answer that science is the important. Science is the most important thing in the world. Others said it was skill of warfare, and others again that it was religious worship. Some gave answer that religious worship is very important, and some gave answer that skill of warfare means to be a soldier, or knowing the skills of soldier is very important work for our life. Some give answer that science is important, some said that skills of warfare are important, and some gave answer that religious worship is important. The king was convinced by none of these answers and gave the reward to none. But when the king came to know these answers, when the king heard all these answers to the different questions, three different questions, and every person gave different answer to each question. So the king was not convinced by their answers, none of these answers. So he gave the reward to none. So he did not give reward to anyone. He decided instead to go to a hermit who was widely renowned for his wisdom. And then he decided to go to a hermit. Hermit means a sage or a wise person. And the hermit was renowned for his wisdom, means he was very knowledgeable, he was very wise person in his kingdom. So the king at last decided to go to the hermit and ask him the answers of his three questions. The hermit lived in a small hut in a forest which he never left. The hermit lived in a small hut. The house of the hermit was a small hut and he lived in a forest. And he never left his hut. And he never left his hut means he never go outside his hut. He spoke only to common folk, and he speaks only to common persons, not to kings or many other, just like sardars, noble persons, kings. So He spoke only to common folk, means common people. So the king put on simple clothes and approaching the hermit's cell, dismounted his horse and left his bodyguard behind. And so, to know the answers of his three questions, the king put on simple clothes. Means the king became a common person, a simple person, and he approached the hermit's cell. Means he went to see the hermit, to visit the hermit. Dismounted his horse and left his bodyguard behind. Dismounted his horse means he left his horse without his horse. He went to meet the hermit without his horse, and he also left his bodyguard behind. He left his bodyguard behind means being a simple person wearing simple clothes, and just like the simple person without horse, without bodyguards, the king went to visit to the hermit to know the answer of his three questions. When the king arrived, the hermit was digging the ground in front of his hut. And when the king arrived, when the king went to meet the hermit to his hut, the hermit was in front of his hut and he was digging. He greeted the king but went on digging. When he saw the king, he greeted the king. Means he smiled on seeing the king, but just taking a one look. Just taking a one look, he then engaged himself in doing his work. Means in digging. The hermit was frail and weak, and each time he struck the ground with the spade and turned over a little earth, he breathed heavily. The hermit was a frail and weak, means he was not so strong, and each time he struck the ground, he is digging the ground, he struck the ground each time when he dig the ground, and after digging some time he sat over earth and he breathed heavily and he took a heavy breath. The king went up to him and said, on seeing this for some time, the king sat near the hermit when he was digging, and then the king saw that the hermit was a hermit was a frail and weak, means he was not a strong person. And after digging some time, the hermit breathed heavily, means he was tired. And when the king saw this, he went to the hermit and he said to the hermit, I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to answer three questions. And when the hermit sat on the earth after digging some time, after finishing his some work, the king went to him and he said that I have come to you, means he had come to visit the hermit to know, I have come to you to know the answers of my three questions. Then he told the hermit his three questions. How can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? The first question of the king was, how can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? Means the king wants to know the right time for doing any work. How could he learn? How could he know the right time for doing a new work or any work? The second question was, who are the people I most need? His second question was, who are the people I most need? Means who was the most important people for me? Who was the most important people for me? And to whom should I therefore pay most attention? And the third question was, to whom should I therefore pay most attention? And the last question means that who is the important person for me? Who is the important person for me? And what affairs are the most important and need my first attention? And he want to know that which work was the most important work for me. Which work was the most important work for me? On the king went to the hermit. He told to the hermit about his three questions. He asked the hermit his three questions. Then what will happen next? We will learn in our next period. Now today's homework for you is find out the answers of in-text question, page number 53. Find out the answers of in-text question, page number 53.